Hi, I'm Nandita Om Puri, and you're watching Puri Baatein. Om Puri की कहानी, Puris की जुबान. This episode में हम बात करेंगे Omji, Om Puri and his awards. Okay, so let me tell you, awards really did mean a lot to him, but he didn't run after awards. That was, I think, his USP. He always said, work for the love of your work, for the passion of your work, not what to get out of it. Yes, money and awards were very welcome, but that was not the end all. So the main intention, focus of his work was to work for the passion and for the love of it. But nevertheless, we're all humans. So was Omji. So he's got about 250 to 300 films and television serials. That's spanning a career of almost 40 odd years. और इसमें he's got बहुत सारे awards, you know. और हर awards he was very embarrassed to display his awards. He would just keep it in one corner of his, in a storeroom basically, in a cupboard, all his awards. So when I got married to Omji, and I had heard that, when I met him, he was already a huge star. So I had heard about, Om Puri, of Ardha Satya, of Akrosh, of Tamas, of Arohan, and all the various awards and all, and I didn't see any awards at home. So I said, Are, you're supposed to be this, great actor with so many awards. Where are the awards? And then he opened his cupboard and he showed me all his awards stacked. And I said, oh my God, why are they here? It should be displayed. He said, are you crazy? I'm not good. And there were awards like the Karlovy Vary Award from Czechoslovakia, which I think the Karlovy Vary Award, the only other Indian who won it was Raj Kapoor ji and Om Puri after that many years. And then there was the, national awards, the Padam Shri. When I met him, he was a Padam Shri winner. He had 2 national awards, he had several Filmfare awards, and all the black beauty ladies were all, nicely tucked in his cupboard. So then, and I called him and I said, oh, what is all this? Your awards are here. I mean, people go out to display if they get a Filmfare award or, the black lady, so and so, and you've just, he says, well, I don't like displaying my awards because I don't really work for an award. But when I do get an award, I feel very happy, very kicked, and really kicked about it. So I said, okay, in that case, we must take this out and I, clean up the stuff. And most of the awards were in those Tamrapatras, it was scrolls. It was not yet opened. So I said, no, let us at least start displaying it. So he said, okay, in that case, not at home. When people come home, I want them to see me, Om Puri, the friend, the person, the whatever. I don't want them to come in awe of Om Puri. Yeah. And what he loved displaying in his reading room was stills from various films. So this, of course, is City of Joy, Roland Joffe's City of Joy, where he starred opposite Patrick Swayze, and that's where I met him on the sets. We'll talk about that later also. And here are his stills working with Satyajit Ray, Ismail Merchant, Roland Joffe, Patrick Swayze, and his colleague Smita Patil, and there's Rohini Hattangari from one of his NSD plays. And yes, and we have some of his awards which are displayed here. They're huge, and some others are displayed, also at home, which I insisted. So that's how. And he was the only Indian actor till date who has been honoured with the 3rd highest civilian award of Britain, like our Padam Shri and Padma Bhushan. He has got the Order of the British Empire by Her Royal Highness Queen Elizabeth II, and Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales, is a huge fan of his. And of course, that apart, He never ever wrote Om Puri Padam Shri or Om Puri OBE. Everyone would tell him, you've got an OBE. In fact, he kept the OBE in his drawer for the longest time till one fine day he gave it to Ishan along with his Padam Shri and other awards, and which Ishan had it, my son Ishan had it displayed in his, framed, and I put it in Ishan's room. So, he never actually went around till we actually made him, frame all the certificates, all the national awards, all the BAFTA, the only Indian actor to have had a BAFTA nomination, the British Academy of Film and Television Awards. Now, what was the idea of this episode? The idea was, what are we taking back from Om Puri? We are not taking back the awards, but what we are taking back is to stay grounded, is humility. Here he was this, actor who dined with kings, presidents and stars. He was awarded world over, all over the country, and yet he was actually the boy from Patiala who stayed very grounded to his roots and with a lot of humility. So, humility. Be humble, be grounded, but at the same time, pursue your goals with a zeal and a passion. The passion that Om Puri pursued his goals, but quietly, without, showing off. So, I think that was my idea for this episode, to tell you about, the humbleness of Omji and the passion of Omji, and at the end, a very simple human being, just a man, just a person like you and me, who didn't want to display his awards at home, but there you go, the world honored him. And so continue to stay with us for more such interesting information, for more such interesting anecdotes, and some wonderful, wonderful episodes ahead with Puri Baatein. And this is Nandita saying bye. See you soon.